Hello, hello. At a certain person's request, we have Mikey's pre-show show. Welcome, Mikey.
Woo! We live. I'm looking for me live on the page, and I'm not seeing me live on the page. It's all right, because this doesn't count as a show, right? This isn't the show yet. Let me find out. Let's see. We'll look for it again. Oh, it won't show it on the page until 10. Is that the deal? I don't know. Oh, look. No, it's streaming. Okay. That's good. That's okay. This doesn't count. This is just a sound check. This really doesn't count. Because my show doesn't start until 10, you know? So this is just, I am live and on the page, says Jody. This is Jody's first time watching me at DragonCon. Let's do something new. I don't have a rum fairy, but I have a red stag fairy. I saw you on a Facebook thread, a posted link you only read. The headline of it we all knew. You typed a question, took the time, word for word and line for line, waiting for us to answer it, it's true. Well, let me Google that for you. Let me Google it for you. Just like a baby bird who wants mama to chew. Let me Google it for you. Your phone is in your hand and you're connected to the internet. I'll never understand just which part of this you cannot get. Just type the question in a search box and not a comment. Just type the question out in a search box, not a comment box. You're the online version of wearing sandals over socks. Let me Google it for you. Let me Google it for you. Just like a baby bird who wants mama to chill. Let me Google it for you. Let's do it again. Your phone is in your hand and you're connected to the internet. I'll never understand just which part of this you cannot get. Just type the question out in a search bar, not a comment box. You're the online version of wearing sandals over socks. Sing it with me. Let me Google it for you. Hey, Charlie. Let me Google it for you. Just like a baby bird who wants mama to chew. Let me Google it for. Let me Google that for. Hey, why don't you let me Google that for you? This is sound check. None of this counts. This doesn't count. So it doesn't matter that you've never heard these songs unless you're a Patreon patron of mine, because my Patreon patrons have heard both that song and the one I'm about to play. This is a song about cosplay. Working over candles, burning at both ends. And somehow I just can't enjoy the dividends. I just need something more to rise above it all. It's time to give my fairy godmother a call. Sometimes you gotta look good, it's not enough to feel good, even though the inside's all that counts. I wanna be a princess, sorcerer's apprentice, gonna need a long cape and a crown. I need regalia. I need regalia. Hi, Aaron. Give me regalia. Regalia. Give me a shirt with a big double M on it in red. Another Monday morning landed in the rough. I might be doing fine, but it's still not enough. There's something more to life, a subtle state of grace. When the right wardrobe puts a smile right on your face. Sometimes you need to look good, it's not enough to be good, even though the inside's all that counts. I wanna be a hero, something more than zero. Gonna need a long cape and a crown. I need regalia. I need regalia. When I need confidence that I don't feel at all, I do a costume change and jump back into bro. Sometimes you need to look good, it's not enough to be good, even though the inside's all that counts. I wanna be a princess, sorcerer's apprentice. Gonna need a long cape and a crown. I need regalia. Give me regalia. On a big screen like I deserve. Give me regalia. I wonder, I vary. Give me regalia. This doesn't count. Give me regalia. These songs aren't actually getting played, so don't worry. These songs really aren't. This isn't the sound check. This isn't the sound check you were looking for. Hi, Laura. Wow, I have like 15 minutes. I'm going to go off script. I have a script. I had a pre-show script and everything. I thought I wouldn't get this much time. You guys are awesome. Let's go nuts, shall we? Let's go stupid. Let's find a song, though. There should be a song somewhere. What shall I... Let's go to the American Gods album. Let's go serious on our song check for a minute. As soon as I tune, because sound checks, they're for tuning. That's what I thought. My G string was a little out. You can always tell when your G string's a little out. It just feels funny. Thanks, Moose. I figured someone needed to play in front of the Dragon Con Filk Track banner, you know what I mean? In the earth and under the earth, in the land, under the land. Hi, Chrissy. Heed the words of the Buffalo Man and believe. Believe. This is not a good land for gods. They become tricksters, charlatans, and frauds. Gods can die, but they die hard. So believe. The truth gods can die, well, they die hard. So believe. Believe in everything. Believe is the wisdom I sing. The only truth you'll find is the truth you bring. So believe. In the earth and under the earth, in the land, under the land, heed the words of the buffalo man and believe. All right, let me reboot that video. I need to do something because I'm getting whiskey hot in here. It's because I don't have any rum buckets from the rum ferry or anything, so I'm, you know. I'm herming. I'm trying to make up is what I'm trying to do. I'm doing a bad job of making up for it. But, all right. Give me just a, I'm going to try and, can I full screen that bad boy? I can't. Oh, that's so much better. All right, let me go turn on a fan, and then I'll be back, and I'll play some more stuff that isn't part of the show. That was quick. Oh, you couldn't find buckets? That's sadness, but something that could be overcome. All right, let me find something that I could do. I got just at 10 minutes. I'll do 2 more songs in a pre-show area thing. If this is up on, I don't even know if this is on this list. It's not on the list, so I can't do that one. All right, so I already did that. Oh, let's do this. This will be fun. All right, so this is one that got released on the Fump. Type, doodly, doodly, doodly. Drink, scroll, sigh, repeat. Type, doodly, doodly, doodly. Drink. Scroll, sigh, repeat. I read your hasty diatribe, saw it was short-sighted, and before I knew it, I'd already started typing a well-thought-out reply. Insightful and discerning and a total waste of time. Type, doodly, doodly, doodly. Drink, scroll, sigh, repeat. Type, doodly, doodly, doodly. Drink, scroll, sigh, repeat. I found another post, or 12, intemperate and misguided and misinformed as well. I stopped myself 3 paragraphs into my reply. 'cause you don't care about the truth, you only wanna fight. Type, 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 doody, doody, doody. Drink, scroll, sigh, repeat. Type, 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 doody, doody, doody. Drink, scroll, sigh, repeat. You're so sure you've got the high ground on every subject line. Your hashtag philosophy is really quite divine. So to stop this cycle where I type but I don't send, I click one single button that can solve it all. Unfriend. Type, 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 doody, doody, doody. Drink, scroll, sigh, repeat. Type, 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 drink, scroll, sigh. Clicking on unfriend, goodbye. There we go, yay! We're getting close to starting, we're getting close. We are so, you know what, this isn't on the list tonight, so let me go ahead and do this real quick, and then I'll do one last pre-show after this. Here we go. You can get warmed up with me, are you ready? She's got a good job, she works hard for the money. She looks like a model, like a Playboy bunny. She likes comic books and video games. She even plays Warhammer 40K. But she don't like Firefly, that's why I had to say goodbye. I don't like Firefly, so she's gone, gone, gone. That's an unfortunate. She drinks good beer, drives a hybrid car. She's hotter than her Warcraft avatar. She's got her own dice bag for role-playing games. She even wears steampunk lingerie. But she don't like Firefly. She didn't even cry when spoilers. She don't like Firefly, but she's gone, gone, gone. For our 1 month anniversary, we had a weekend naked playing Halo 3. Had a great time laughing at zombie movies till I pulled my copy of Serenity. She got all tense and do we have to watch this? I just said, Xiao Xie, hit the brake. She don't like Firefly. Hey Walt, didn't even cry when spoilers. Hey Thomas, don't like Firefly. She's gone, gone, gone. Wake your neighbors up. She what? She don't like Firefly. That's why I had to say goodbye. Loud as you can from home. She don't like Firefly. So she's gone, gone, gone. I got some surprises planned for later. A lot of songs that aren't on any albums yet. My Patreon patrons have them, but while we're still warming up, let's warm up with this classic. It's a little long. Maybe we won't do the whole thing in warm up, right? I was stumbling through the darkness of this alleyway in Chinatown when the guy showed me that Mogwai that night. And I was laughing to myself and thinking, all is well that ends well. I won't feed him after midnight next time. When a subtle voice inside my head suggested I turn right, not left, and I wound it in a dimly lit pub. And it was roughly 10 pints later on my back upon the floor when I found my swimming eyes looking up into Alan Moore's beard. Not his face, just his beard, freestanding and sentient and speaking of its own accord. Alan's beard, it introduced itself, his neck and smile, a wicked smile. I was a little worried, I found, until he soon put me at ease. My inner fears began to cease because he offered then to buy the next round. He said he really liked his job, but Alan was a little too much for a beard to have to deal with sometimes. And he needed some time off, and so when Alan wasn't looking, he sneaked out and went to find a good time. Me and Alan Moore's beard took a walk around the universe, making subtle changes to the landscape as they went. Me and Alan Moore's beard watched a midnight screening of Firefly. We ate dinner from a dumpster, and we danced in an opium band. Sometimes the night can get real weird. You're with Alan Moore's beer. That's a little long. It's really long, you know. How about I'll just take a break here, because I got 2 minutes before the show starts. I can pour myself another drink. We can all get fortified for the next hour, whereupon I will play some new songs, some old songs, some songs you ain't never heard before, unless maybe you're a patron on my Patreon. Hi, Mitch. Hi, Kelly. And maybe we'll even come back to that. What do you say? You drink when I drink, right? Amy, hi. That's right. Drink, no party fouls. All right, so that's it for the pre-show. Thank you, guys. We got less than a minute before the actual show begins. Maybe I'll pull up my set list here. I'm actually going to start with something that's never been on an album, but it's a song that I love completely dearly, and I'm setting it up before I even get to the show. This is pre-show setup. I have a set list called DragonCon 2020. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I changed my set list. I'm not starting with that song. I'm starting with a different song. This song is off of this album, M. This is a song about a Terry Pratchett character. I'll play that other song later, trust me. It's a very tricky thing to build a shamble out of string, with the life caught in the center and suspended like a sling. It's in the way you tie the knots, and in how you connect the dots, and in first sight and second thoughts. Now the world's refocusing, and maybe there was something you can't see until you need it. And maybe it was right there all along. But I hold the hills in my heart and in my bones. I can dance some Morris, I can wear midnight. With the land beneath my boots, I am never alone. And I've got a hat full of sky. That's not just a funny way of saying I'm bald. When it's your life out on the chalk, you weigh your words each time you talk. You do the work that's needing done, and then somehow you learn to see between right and wrong, and life and death, and between this world and the next. There's more edges to be watched than you thought there could ever be. And maybe there was something you can't see until you need it. And maybe it was right there all alone. But I hold these hills in my heart and in my bones. I can dance some Morris, I can wear midnight. With the strength of those before me, I will never be alone. And I've got a hat full of sky. Thanks, Charlotte. Out on the truck, a horse is running, frozen in time with all to see. Hi, Tracy. But I've seen the world while I was truly awake, and I watched the white horse prance across the hills behind the sea. And I hold these hills in my heart and in my bones. I can dance some Morris, I can wear midnight. With the strength of those before me, I will never be alone. And I've got a hat full of I hold these hills in my heart, in my bones, and I can dance some more as I can wear midnight. With the strength of those before me, I will never be alone. And I've got a hat full of sky, hat full of sky, hat full of, I've got a hat full of sky, hat full of sky, hat full of, I've got a hat full of sky. Hey, Shauna, I've got a hat full of. All right, welcome to my Dragon Con 2020 online show. You guys are beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, I want to talk about some good friends of mine who I have apparently inadvertently, with drunken ramblings at a Dragon Con in years past, offended. And there is no butthurt like the butthurt of lack of appropriate creditation. Therefore, I feel like every show for the foreseeable future, even though I'm not playing the song, I must make it up and say the Blibbering Humdingers wrote Natural 20. They didn't just record it first, they wrote it. It's their song, I covered it. There you go, Blibbering Humdingers. I apologize. I did not know the daggers dug so deep into thy backs, but the Mikey shall make it up. The Mikey shall make it good. The Mikey loveth some humdingers. The Mikey speaketh in third person. All right. Just to show you how much I love the Blibbering Humdingers, I wrote this song. I was standing at the table. I was by Kirsten and Scott and Chuck. Earlier that day, Chuck and I had been making up a song about Tunaki balls. It was actually 5 years ago today, this very day. And I know that because I got the time hop notification. I wrote this song called Waiting to Wait in Line. And the Blibbering, as long as you're not selling shiny meth rocks, you're good, Shauna. So Kirsten wrote this, and I have to say Kirsten because proper accreditation. I don't want more butthurt in a future show. She wrote this parody of my song, and I loved it, and I'm going to do it. Here we go. There's a small computer screen on the kitchen corner desk with a microphone and camera to be seen. Gotta find a meeting code, hope the internet stays on. Stuff we have to do since we're in quarantine. And we're waiting to get online, we're waiting to get online for Dragon Con Online, waiting to get online. Mute your microphone, don't take the laptop in the bathroom or let your pants drop online, waiting to get online. COVID sucks, this year is crappy. Seeing friends would make me happy. Guess I'll have to Discord, Skype, or Zoom. If I'm desperate enough here, lonely, eating ice cream in the buff, I guess I'll have to start a Facebook room. While I'm waiting to get online, waiting to get online for Dragon Con Online, waiting to get online. Mute your microphone, don't take the laptop in the bathroom, just stay here online, waiting to get online. Like we're in the 90s. You could be worse. We could be in the 90s, right? You could be waiting to sign in with your AOL online or Net Zero account, right? You could be waiting to dial-up solo. Well, there's a small computer desk or screen on the kitchen corner desk with a microphone and camera to be seen. Find the meeting code somewhere, hope the internet stays on. Stuff we have to do since we're in quarantine for Dragon Con Online, waiting to get online Dragging con online, waiting to get online. Mute your microphone, don't take the laptop in the bathroom to let your pants drop online. Waiting to get online. We're dragging con online. Waiting to get online. Waiting to get online. Waiting to get online. Mute your microphone, don't take the laptop in the bathroom, just stay here online. Waiting to get online. This is a song that was, I'm giving a co-writing credit on this because it was inspired by the title of someone else's song, right? And their song doesn't say the title anywhere in their song. It was just the title, and that title inspired me, and he gave me permission to write this song, which was good because I had already written most of it by the time he responded to my request. But this is, my co-writer on this is Chuck Parker, the world's okayest basses. This song is Friday Night, 1988. We spent 15 years on this planet. Didn't know if we'd get 15 more. We had Headbangers Ball on RMTV and A Nightmare on Elm Street 4. We had a friend with a car and a fake ID, getting buzzed on Boone's Farm wine. And we were up in our room playing D&D, losing all track of the time. And we were blowing it up at the movies with Die Hard and Young Guns. We were joking around at the mall food court, cracking up everyone. We were looking for someone to skate with while George Michael sang Faith. Friday night, 1988. We were the few who knew of the Morris worm. We had Windows 2.0. We had Holy Grail on VHS, and everyone cracking jokes. And the mall was a place that we all would go to be seen with all our friends. With a learner's permit and a set of wheels, the party never ends. And we were rocking it out at the concerts with Ozzy and the crew. We were cruising the strip with a circle, looking for something to do. We were hovering out on the sidelines till the DJ said all skate. Friday night, 1988. And we were holding on to our everything with a handful of friends in our dreams, looking for something we can't define, not knowing what anything means. Saying I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way, watching Super Mario run, waiting for life to kick some ass, cause we're all out of bubble gum. And we were rocking it out at the movies with Die Hard and Young Guns. We were blowing it up at the mall food court, cracking up everyone. We were looking for someone to skate with while George Michael sang Faith. On Friday night, 1988, rocking it out at the concerts with Ozzy and the crew, cruising the strip with a circle, looking for something to do. Oh, we were hovering out on the sidelines till the DJ said all skate. Friday night, 1980. Friday night, 1980. Friday night, 1988. There we go. That's Chuck Parker and me with Friday Night, 1988. This is another song that you probably wouldn't have heard unless you're a patron of mine on patreon.com. Patreon.com/Mikey Mason. You might know that I've written over 60 songs, posted them online, posted over 60 songs online on my Patreon since September 29th of 2019. Song a week, New Music Monday, and then February album writing month. And it's just been so productive and so wonderful. And for $1 a month, as little as $1 a month, you can get on it to New Music Monday every Monday. That's 52 songs a year for as little as $12 a year. If you can afford it and if you're interested, you know what I mean? Take care of yourself first. But right now, if you pay for a year in advance, you get 15% off. So that's under $11. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. All right. This is a gaming song. I sit down at the table and we proceed to game. Role-playing magic fables in search of wealth and fame. I feel a sudden dread as I pull out my dice. I know that something ain't right. I'm missing saving throws. These dice are trying to kill me. I fumble every roll. These dice are trying to kill me. Even a mediocre roll tonight would thrill me, but I swear right now these dice are trying to kill me. I break out in a flop sweat just before every roll. I swear I heard them laughing when I attacked that troll. Maybe they're plotting in their dice bag every night, but I know something ain't right. I'm missing saving throws. These dice are trying to kill me. I fumble every roll. These dice are trying to kill me. Even a fair to middling roll tonight would thrill me, but I swear right now these dice are trying. I'm missing every roll. These dice are trying to kill me. I fumble saving throws. These dice are trying to kill me. Even a mediocre roll tonight would thrill me, but I swear right now these dice are trying. Swear right now I feel like crying. Swear right now these dice are trying to kill me. Whew, there you go. These dice are trying to kill me. Me and Alan Moore's beard, we lay low in the Serengeti. We went cloud busting in Poughkeepsie, stuck our fingers in a dam. Me and Alan Moore's beard took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. We hunted swamp things in the bayou, sat in a window in Amsterdam. Some nights the time can get real weird when you're with Alan Moore's beard. Sorry about that. I felt like I had to come back in. You know what? I think I've been doing too much. So my friend right here, the dragon, he's going to do me a favor. What you can't see is there is a dragon-sized baby grand right there behind the cosmic bubbles of infinity. And that dragon's gonna play this song for me. This is a version of a very popular song of mine. This is the version off of Polyjuiced, which originally started as kind of a love letter to my Patreon patrons. They got it all for free as it came out, and then I put it out as an EP. Another crappy day at work, thankless job that's only perk. It's quitting time so I can get away from all these jerks, and I see you walk past every day on your way to someone better than this hellhole where I earn my pay, but you don't notice me at all. Too afraid to take a fall. If I was someone else, I'd say hi, but I stall. If I could just be cool like Han Solo, I could misbehave like Captain Mao. If if I could just be half as smooth as Lando. Get a grip on life somehow, and life would simply roll. If I could be Han Solo cold. My manager thinks that I'm nuts. I finally worked up her guts. To ask you out, I step outside. He follows me, we see you, but I left all of my change inside. He's got a date, I've got a ticket. By the time I've got a dime, this doesn't seem too cold at all. I'm hurting, sickened by his gall. I'd kick his ass and quit my job if I had balls. If I could just be cold like Han Solo. If I could misbehave like Captain Now. If I could just be half as smooth as Lando. I could get a grip on life somehow. If I could kick some alien ass like Ripley, make you laugh like Doctor Who. If I could follow treasure maps like Andy, they would always lead me back to you. Life would simply roll. If I could be Han Solo cold, if I were thought from carbonite, would you let me hold you tight? If I were a scoundrel, could I steal your heart, steal a kiss goodnight? If I could just learn to shoot first instead of waiting for the worst, I'd kiss or run for you, blindfolded in reverse. Punch it, Chewie. If I could just be cool like Han Solo, if I could misbehave like Captain Mal, if I could just be half as smooth as Lando, I'd get a grip on life somehow. If I could kick some alien ass like Ripley and make you laugh like Doctor Who, if I could follow treasure maps like Gandhi, they would lead me back to you. Life would simply roll. If I could be Han Solo, you'd say, I love you. I'd say, I know. You'd say, I love you. I'd say, I know. Sing it with me. You'd say, I love you. I'd say, I know. You'd say, I love you. I'd say, I know. I know. I got a little choked up there. Sorry about that. That does weird stuff to me. I'm sorry. All right, so I have a new album out. Well, I had a new album out in May. It's still technically a new album, even though right now I'm literally sitting on 3.5 albums of new material, and I'm gonna put one of them out hopefully this month, and then I have another one that I really want to get out in October. Only it's the one that I only have like 3 songs for. So There we go. Maybe I'll do an EP in October. It's got a great cover of a Valentine Wolf song on it with Braxton Blue playing on the. But I'm not playing that tonight. Hi, Susan. This is off my album Shades of Grey. It's all about Firefly. Every night it's the same dream. I wake in a haze. Somewhere out on this edge I've been walking, stumbling in a haze. Look for some direction, but the center's hard to hold. And I wonder at the part I'll play as my story it unfolds. Feel like I'm stuck on a train or I'm tied to a train, and it just keeps moving faster, no way to turn or turn back. And sometimes I feel like screaming and I don't have a choice. When I hear my conscience whisper, I know I have no choice. Sometimes it ain't easy, most times it don't pay. But this coat of brown shines like the sun when everything around me shades of gray. Shades of gray. And I don't care what they say, 'cause I know what I see. Sometimes you can't prosper and still keep your hands clean. And my reputation's solid, but I got a bad name. I broke a promise for my conscience, but it's the right thing all the same. Sometimes it ain't easy, most times it don't pay. But this coat of brown shines like the sun when everything around me shades of gray. I don't care what it costs me, I know what I gotta do. You gotta know who you are and stand true. And I know the consequences, but I don't see no other way. I'll bet the red of my blood against shades of gray. If I live to see tomorrow after all that I've done, maybe I'll get so drunk I won't know the day or the month. I don't walk the straight and narrow, I tend to misbehave, but my conscience is the only thing I'll take to my grave. Sometimes it ain't easy, and most times it don't pay. But this coat of brown shines like the sun when everything around me shades of gray. Shades of gray. Shades of gray. Shades of gray. You might have heard that on the Firefly Drinking Songs show with me and Mark Gunn. I played that one. I was going to play another one that I did on the Firefly Drinking Songs show, but instead, Jody talked me into doing something different because you deserve something different. You can tune in and catch that Firefly Drinking Songs show if that's what you want. Okay. If that's what you want, and that's cool. What I also would like you to do is take today, and if you can, before midnight tonight, wish my partner in crime, the S to my M, Sean Smith, who normally appears with me at Dragon Con. He had his, on the 2x10, he had his Dragon Con solo debut. and that was incredible and awesome, and I hope you saw it. But wish him a happy birthday, because, you know, he is my brother from another mother. I mean, seriously, he's the closest thing I have to a brother that isn't, you know, directly related to me. So wish him a happy birthday if you can. And in that case, because you already heard, I was going to play Canton, but because you already heard Canton, I'm going to play this one. This is also available on the Shades of Grey album. I love this album. I hope you like it as much as I do. This is inspired by the episode War Stories. It is rather unoriginally titled Stories of War. When you see us on the street with your worldview so complete, is it hard for you to reconcile just where we should fit in? When the lightning starts to crack and then someone has your back, sitting calm and waiting for the thunder to begin. Or do you make a joke and laugh, wishing you had what we have? Some strong, uncommon bond that goes beyond the world you know. Do you scratch your head and smile, wondering all the while at the silent recognition that we always seem to show? Well, it's a privilege that we've earned with every bridge we burn. When the world around us went to hell, we return. Now all we have are scars. We'll never live down memories we can't get out of our minds. Friends, we'll never let down. And stories of war. Stories of war. Some folks learn to fly, to sail the blackout in the sky. And some folks build the ships that still others learn to mend. And some folks heal the flesh with either needle or caress. Still others walk a line of faith to save us from our sins. But we chose a different path while you stayed and did the math.
So it looks like we lost Mikey for a minute. I'll wait until he comes back. It looks like he froze up. Again, so it looks like we lost Mikey for a minute. I'll wait until he comes back. It looks like he froze up. Again, I don't. So it looks like we lost Mikey. Yeah, sorry, y'all. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties. I love y'all's comments. And yeah, yet again, I don't juggle. I don't know if I can amuse you. I thought it was my internet as well, and then I really freaked out, but looks like it just froze up for Mikey. I will ping him right now. Now here's the question. Did we lose both Mikey and Jody? Is Jody still on there? Okay, good. Jody says he's working on it. Oh, no, I'm not going to sing any BTS song. Thank you very much, Chris. Yeah, it's been a weekend. I like to say that we're trying to break the internet with Dragon Con Goes Virtual. All right. Oh, very much so. DCTV folks, I mean, I've just been handling this one stream. I can't even imagine how many things with the DCTV folks that they're handling. Blackpink in your area. Yes, DoorDash is still better than having to try to navigate the food court between panels. Well, thank you, Scott. It's been a little interesting in my little Dragon Con pod that is my dining room. Thank you, Brett. We are actually at times bringing OBS into StreamYard. The 25th anniversary of the movie Hackers is on the 15th. I believe that they have for the captioning a bit of a delay built in. I know from my previous life as a product manager for live video for sports that we would tend to, if we had captions versions, we would have a built-in delay. Yeah, I saw the vendor hall. I'm really sad about the vendor hall crashing. There's Mikey. There he is. I didn't have to juggle. Yay!
Yay! We're going to pretend I finished that song. All right, so we're just going to pretend you got the end of that song. If you want to hear the end of it and you didn't, go to the Shades of Grey album. So sorry about that. Yay, sorry. I know what's wrong. I don't have a rum fairy. That's what's wrong. And I blame someone else. All right. Yay! All right. This song was on thefump.com. Indiana is the crossroads of America on charts. Wisconsin is our dairyland. Kansas City is the heart. Our backbone is the Rockies, so strong and hard to pass. Just look behind Steve Rogers and you'll see our nation's ass. That ass defeated Nazis. That ass outleapt Batroc. That ass spent several decades frozen solid as a rock. That ass took down the rhino who can lift 100 tons. That ass beat Arnim Zola, Baron Zemo, and his son. It infiltrated Hydra, took it down from the inside, and punched through Iron Man's armor. That ass known far and wide, beat Red Skull and the Kingpin and the Winter Soldier too. That ass KO'd a werewolf, there's nothing it can't do. That ass that dodges lasers, that can fight in zero-G. That ass that countered Quicksilver with superhuman speed. Muscular and firm and just above America's thighs. That ass is so damn worthy, it can lift Mjolnir high. So keep your mottos and your slogans, but I shall raise my glass to the backside of Steve Rogers, who wields America's ass. The backside of Steve Rogers, who wields America's ass. Please rise for the national anthem. I should have said that before. Me and Alan Moore's beard, to a mustache and Mona Lisa. We added letters to the alphabet, and we learned how to travel time. Me and Alan Moore's beard. Smoked a cheap, laced a Puritan's bread with ergot. We smoked a cheap cigar with Cheetah, and we swung from a Tarzan vine. Me and Alan Moore's beard. Double teamed a bearded lady. We ate an ice cream in the Parthenon, and we turned water into Boone's Farm wine. Me and Alan Moore's beard. Used the rainbow as a slip and slide. We da-da-da-da held a wake for Matt Sweeney. Taught the planets to align. Some knife's more than it appears. You're with Alan Moore's beard. Night Sabers, I see the name and I'm dancing. How can you not boogie when Night Sabers are in the same room? Here's to you, Night Sabers, by the way. I met them last year. Fantastic show, incredible energy, great songs. And I believe Chris is a Kiss fan. Plus in a Mikey book. Night Sabers! All right. I don't know if this is going to be on the next album, but it's going to be on the next three. One of the next three. Hey, it's David! Oh my God! I've got Madison and David and Chuck and Chris. I've got so much of the Filk track here in solidarity. You guys are amazing. This was on my Patreon, and if you like it, right now that's the only place you can get it, but you really can get it for as little as $1 a month. Tall or short, young or old, cool or warm, hot or cold, center stage or unseen, black or white or somewhere in between. I don't care who you are, as long as you're kind. You're the kind of person I need in my life. Whoever you are, as long as you're kind, you're my kind of person I need you to know. If you're kind, you're my kind. Big or small, strong or weak, left or right, brave or meek, king or queen, he or him, she or her, or they or them. I don't care who you are, as long as you're kind. You're the kind of person I need in my life. Whoever you are, as long as you're kind, you're my kind of person I need you to know. If you're kind, you're my kind. When you stand up for what's right, when you give your hand to those who stumbled, falling in the night, when the fire of your compassion keeps the flame of hope alive. You're my kind, you're my kind. First or last, in or out, far or near, lost or found, east or west, north or south, bold or shy, or soft or loud. I don't care who you are, as long as you're kind. You're my kind of person I need you to know. Whoever you are, as long as you're kind, you're my kind of person I need you to know. Whoever you are, as long as you're kind, you're the kind of person I need in my life. Whoever you are, as long as you're kind, you're my kind of person I need you to know. If you're kind, you're my kind. You're my kind. Stay kind. All right, so while I have everything down, let's do this. I care a little too much, I laugh a little too loud, I look a touch out of place, still blend in with the crowd. And I was always picked last for everything at my school. I am the opposite of cool. And I still read comic books. I've got a long box or 9. Got a house full of cats, post their pictures online. I wear the shirt of the band whose concert I'm going to. And I'm a narcissist. And I am the opposite of cool. Get a little too mad, I cry a little too much, and I return every text, but I still feel out of touch. I get excited for things and want to share them with you. I am the opposite of cool. I love some movies you don't, and don't like some that you do. I'm more a red shirt than Kirk, and I still love Doctor Who. And I know which Hogwarts house that I'd once sorted into. That I am the opposite of cool. My head in the clouds, I got my feet on the ground, got my nose to the grindstone, but there's no one around. Got my head screwed up tight, got my priorities straight, and every breath is a fight, but I'm feeling great. I don't have too many friends, and I still answer my phone. I just don't know how to dance unless I'm drunk or alone. I shouldn't care what you think, but I still probably do. I am the opposite of cool. I am the opposite of cool. God damn it, I'm out of me and Elmore's beards. How do I come back after that? Fuck. Anyway. All right, we're almost done. I got 2 more songs and I'll be out. I'm running late because I had a technical difficulty. Otherwise, I swear I'd be right on time. I timed this out and everything. All right. If you like what I'm doing, if you like what I'm putting down, you can be my patron on Patreon. That's cool. And if you already are, or you can't, or you just don't want to, but you still like what I'm doing, you can see another show Friday, September 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on twitch.tv/comedyrockgeek. So there you go. I love you guys so much. All right. I don't know how we follow that except with maybe this. It was the best game ever. The traps and riddles were so clever, and hardly any of our party even died. Except for George, but he deserved it. He kept doing really dumb shit when we split his magic items up. I swear to God, he almost cried when he came back in the game as his new gnome thief mage assassin. We took all his gear again and sold him as a slave. Best game ever. It was the best game ever. It was the best game ever. I took a set of +4 leather, and then we hopped on board the plot train, let it take us for a ride. But then George came back, and this time he was a druid who refused to leave the forest, but always tried to start a fight. And that's exactly what he did with this poor farmer on the outskirts of the town who turned out to be a god in disguise. Best game ever. 'Cause George's druid's head got severed and he came back in the game while we were going through this cave to slay a dragon. This time he played a barbarian who hated both our magic users but carried a sword of magic flames. And when we reached that dragon's lair, he argued tactics for an hour till we fed him to the dragon. Then he killed it in 3 rounds. Best game ever! You know, it's at this point I usually tell an interesting story. So I'm going to tell you this quick, absolutely true story. We were at Gen Con 2 or 3 years back, my wife and Jack and I, and we were walking down a concourse on the last day of Gen Con. I hope it's not bad form to talk about another convention. It's a gaming convention. This is a sci-fi convention. I think it's all right. Anyway, a friend of mine from my youth, who was probably the Georgiest person in my life, in my gaming life, came walking by, and I recognized him, and I went to say hi, and I told Jody and Jack to stop, but they didn't stop. And I went by them, I just stopped, and I gave him a hug, and we talked, and we connected for a minute, because we're all Georgians, really. And I love this guy. I do. And when I was done, I went and caught up with them. And I said, you know what you just did? And they said, what? I said, you just missed out a chance to meet the real George. His name's not George. But they missed out on the chance to actually meet the Georgiest George of all of my gaming. Most of the stories in this song are inspired by this one person. And they passed right by him. So many people at Gen Con did. They walked right by him, they never knew. People that I know, people who like this song, walked past this guy at Gen Con. And they didn't even know. I went and embraced him. We talked for, I don't know, a couple minutes. I hope he's well. Because I do love him. And as we wound down the adventure back in town inside the tavern, there was George as a half-elf, half-orcish monk illusionist. And as we counted out our treasure, he insisted on attempting to seduce the barmaid, laughing as she cried and raised her face, till we all picked up our weapons. And as he died, he swore he would never game with us again as long as he lived. Wait for it. Best game ever. Saved a barmaid, slayed a dragon, got some treasure, raised a flagon, and we racked up the XP, and we will never have to deal with George's bullshit in another game again. That is, at least until next week, because he is our DM's brother, and our mom won't let us game here in their basement anymore unless we say that he can play. And yeah, I know you had to be there, but I swear by all that's holy, victory was never sweeter than it was today. Best game ever. You guys are amazing. And I appreciate you being here and supporting the Dragon Con Filk music track. You know what? Bring people down. They may not know what Filk is. They may not know what what to expect, but you do. You know, and you know it's worth it. And it's up to us to proselytize the things we love. So when the time comes that we're allowed to be there in person, hanging out together, bring people to the shows, guys. It's up to you. Folks, it's up to you. Every one of you beautiful people, it's up to you. Celebrate these things you love before they go away, all right? So proselytize the Filk music track. I got one more song for you because, I mean, let's face it, it's Dragon Con, and it's my last show of Dragon Con, right? So we got to end it on a high note, don't we? Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or what? Or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad and good luck. Tales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad and good luck. Tales, woo! Japan Tales, rescue rangers. Japan Tales when there's danger. Somehow it never fails. Once they're involved, somehow that mystery gets solved. Japan, gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. We are the gummies, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? We need some help from you now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got a job to do now. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, get ready for your act. Don't hold back. And Scooby-Doo, if you pull through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. That's us. Hey, I'm Fat Albert, and I'm gonna sing a song for you. Mikey gonna show you a thing or two. So won't you come along and play now with the Filk track and the gang, learning from each other while we all here sing. Sing it with me, nah, nah, nah. Gonna have a good time, what? Hey, 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 nah, nah, nah. Gonna have a good time. Hong Kong Fooey, #1 super guy. Hong Kong Fooey, quicker than the human eye. Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. And won't you tell me how to get to? Sort of omens give me sight beyond sight. Thunder, 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 Thundercats, hey! Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose. Hear the magic, feel the roar. Thundercats are loose. Come on, thunder, 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 Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. You know what's coming. I love you guys so much. I hope you are able to join me next week at twitch.tv/comedyrockgeek. the party goes on.
My big babies, we make our dreams come true. My big babies, we'll do the same for you.
When your room looks kinda weird and you wish that you weren't here,
Just close your eyes and make believe you can be anywhere.
I like adventure.
I like romance. I love great jokes. Animal dance. I play my computer. I swing through the air.
I play the piano.
And I've got blue hair. Me, I invent things. Me, 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 me.
Is everything all right in there?
Yes, Nanny. My big babies, we make our dreams come true. My big babies, we'll do the same for you.
Come on!
My bed, my bed, my bed, my bed.
Seriously, thank you so much, Amber, for putting so much work into this track. You are the heart and soul of this track, and we all of us performers, we know it. And thank you so much to all the other performers who provide so much quality to entertainment to everybody who visits the Dragon Con Filk Track. This is both a community and a collection of artists with huge hearts and amazing talent, and I hope that you all take as much advantage of that as you can, because wow, seriously, the diversity, the depth of talent, the breadth of talent, it is simply amazing.
Babies, babies, babies.
I love you all. Go bye-bye!
Damn it, Mikey, you're going to make me cry. Thank you. And thank y'all for tuning in. I am very happy to say that we have had a steadily anywhere between 80 to 70 people watching this stream across 3 platforms tonight. This is, amazing. Thank y'all so much for coming out. And thank you, Mikey. Love you. All my heart. Coming up, we are kind of done for the night on this stream, but at midnight Eastern over at DragonCon TV/fans, we will have our group sing for the year. Our annual group sing is always a themed, and the performers this year had actually chosen It's the End of the World. So check that out, and I will see y'all tomorrow back on these streams at 1 p.m. for song lyrics I wish I rewrote but didn't with Mark Gunn and Matricula. Good night, y'all.